At least 39 people, including at least 15 foreigners, have been killed in an attack on a nightclub in Istanbul, Turkey's interior minister says. The gunman opened fire in Reina's nightclub at about 1:30 local time 22:30 GMT as revelers marked the new year. Suleiman Soylu said efforts were continuing to find the attacker, who was believed to have acted alone. At least 69 people were being treated in hospital, the minister added. 4 were said to be in a serious condition. The manhunt for the terrorist is underway. Police have launched operations. We hope the attacker will be captured soon, he said. Live Istanbul attack updates. Only 21 of the victims had been identified, he said. 15 or 16 were foreigners, he said, and at least 3 of the Turkish victims may have been employees at the club. This was a massacre, a truly inhuman savagery, he said. Police secured the area after a gun attack on Reina, the popular nightclub in Istanbul. Image copyright image caption. The attack happened at a popular club in Istanbul. Media caption. Turkey attack survivor. There were bodies on the floor. An injured woman is taken to an ambulance in Istanbul. Image copyright Reuters image caption. At least 69 people were injured in the attack. Early media reports suggested the attacker may have been wearing a Santa Claus outfit, but newly obtained CCTV footage shows the suspected attacker in a black coat outside the club. The minister said that the assailant was believed to have left the club wearing different clothing but did not elaborate. Reina's nightclub, in the Ortaköy area of Istanbul, is an upscale venue on the banks of Bosphorus. Istanbul Governor Fatih Sakin said the attacker killed a policeman and a civilian outside the club before entering and opening fire. Before I could understand what was happening, my husband fell on top of me, the Associated Press news agency quoted Sinem Ulinik, who was inside the club, as saying, "I had to lift several bodies from on top of me before I could get out. It was frightening." There were reportedly as many as 700 people in the nightclub at the time of the attack, some of whom jumped into the water to escape. The Coast Guard boat outside Reina's nightclub on January 1, 2017. Image copyright Reuters image caption. Reina's nightclub has a prime location on the Bosphorus map. Staff of the Reina's nightclub in Istanbul nightclub pose for a picture. File photo. Image copyright Reuters image caption. Reina's nightclub, seen here in a file picture, is one of the most exclusive in Istanbul. The Turkish authorities have imposed a media blackout on coverage of the attack, citing security and public order concerns, but it does not extend to official statements. Some media reports spoke of more than one attacker, and Dogan news agency reported that some witnesses claimed the attackers were speaking Arabic, but there is no confirmation of this. Is threats by Renjan Arslan, BBC Turkish, Istanbul. Despite there being no official statement about who might be behind this brutal attack, the finger of blame is being pointed at the so-called Islamic State. In the last 2 years of attacks in Turkey, Kurdish militants have mostly targeted military forces and police, while IS is known to target civilians. IS leaders have threatened Turkey and called on their followers to carry out attacks inside the country. Turkey began a ground operation against IS as well as Kurdish groups inside Syria 4 months ago. U.S. President Barack Obama, who is on holiday in Hawaii, was among the first international leaders to make a statement after being briefed by his team. The president expressed condolences for the innocent lives lost, directed his team to offer appropriate assistance to the Turkish authorities, as necessary, and keep him updated as warranted, White House spokesman Eric Schultz said in a statement. Medics and security officials worked at the scene after an attack at a popular nightclub in Istanbul. Image copyright image caption. Ambulances queue up outside the nightclub. Istanbul was already on high alert with some 17,000 police officers on duty in the city, following a string of terror attacks in recent months. Many were carried out by so-called Islamic State IS or Kurdish militants. Less than a fortnight ago, Russian ambassador Andrei Karlov was shot dead by off-duty Turkish policeman Medlat Mert Altıntaş as he gave a speech in the capital Ankara. After the shooting, the killer shouted the murder was in revenge for Russian involvement in the conflict in the Syrian city of Aleppo. Deadly attacks in Turkey in 2016. Scene of explosion in Ankara's central Kızılay district on March 13, 2016. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption Scene of explosion in Ankara's central Kızılay district on March 13, 10 December. Twin bomb attack outside a football stadium in Istanbul kills 44 people. Kurdish militant group claims responsibility. August 20. Bomb attack on wedding party in Gaziantep kills at least 30 people, is suspected. July 30. 35 Kurdish fighters try to storm the military base and are killed by the Turkish army. June 28. The gun and bomb attack on Ataturk airport in Istanbul kills 41 people, in an attack blamed on its militants. March 13. 37 people are killed by Kurdish militants in a suicide car bombing in Ankara.